Let's get more on this. We can go to Washington, where we can speak to the former US ambassador to NATO, Kurt Volker. Kurt, it's good to see you. So Ash Carter has been lobbying Haider al-Abadi to allow Turkey to get involved in the fight for Mosul. What's the US motivation here?
I think for the U.S., it is really to get more firepower and more ground forces into the battle. And Turkey certainly has substantial capabilities that it could bring to bear.
So why is Iraq so reluctant to allow Turkey to be involved?
Well, you already have a lot of competing agendas in Iraq as it is. You have the government in Baghdad, the government forces, which is largely Shia and largely connected to Iran at this point. You have the local population, which is largely Sunni and connected to Sunni fighters and tribes that would be there. You have the Kurds, who are suspicious of Baghdad and also connected to the Sunnis in some ways, but different and suspicious a bit as well. Turkey is concerned about Kurdish terrorist groups in there, so could be fighting a bit with some Kurds, and also establishing a foothold in northern Iraq in a way that the government of Iraq would not welcome after the fighting.
And what about Mosul itself? The Iraqi army has said they're confident they can reclaim Mosul from Islamic State. Do you think they have reason to be confident?
I think they do. I think all the elements are there. They've got an advantage in air power from the United States. They've got an advantage in intelligence from the intelligence that we're able to share together. We have U.S. Special Forces advisors on all sides of this fight, with Kurds, with the Iraqi government, with other militias that are there, in order to coordinate the attack against Mosul. And there's a preponderance of force, and time is on their side. That being said, it's going to be a very, very difficult and very bloody battle.
And if they are indeed able to push Islamic State out of Mosul, what does that mean for the terrorist network, for its global presence?
Yeah, I think it's very important to think a little bit differently about ISIS than we might traditionally do. For them, it's not just about holding territory and having a physical caliphate in Iraq and Syria. It's also establishing themselves as a legitimate force, as a legitimate caliphate in the minds of people that continues to draw recruits. And if you look at what ISIS has done over the past year, they have internationalized successfully. They've been able to carry out attacks in France, in Belgium, in the United States, in Germany, and literally 100 other countries. They've established strong footholds, say, in Libya or in Afghanistan. And so ISIS has successfully branded itself as a global jihadist movement and caliphate that goes beyond just the physical territory of Iraq itself.
Kurt Volker, former US ambassador to NATO, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.